Starting your Amazon journey can be daunting, and it's no surprise that there's a seemingly endless amount of questions no matter how much time and effort you've put into learning the ropes. And through my community on YouTube, Facebook, and community forums, which if you haven't already joined, why haven't you? It's totally free and packed full of content, and I personally answer every question. I'll leave links in the video description. I've found that there are some questions that are commonly asked almost on a daily basis. In this video, I'll discuss the 5 most frequently asked questions by beginners. But first, my name is Crescent, and if this is our first time meeting, welcome to my channel. My passion is sharing tips and strategies on how you can create a successful Amazon FBA private label business. So if you enjoy videos like this, or especially if you've been around my channel, consider subscribing. All right, let's get started. All right, the first question has to do with shipping. How long does it take once my product has been delivered to Amazon for my listing to become active? Once your shipment arrives at Amazon, you'll get a notification email by Amazon. At this point, Amazon will inspect your units, measure and weigh them to calculate the correct FBA fees, and then distribute your units around the country to other fulfillment centers. This can take a couple days or longer, but in Seller Central, you'll slowly start to see active inventory being added to your inventory. Once the first unit shows up, your listing will be live and active in the Amazon Marketplace. Be aware though that it can take up to 24 hours for new listings to get indexed in the marketplace. On the same topic, a common question is, how can you ship your products to one warehouse instead of multiple locations? You might think that this will save you money since shipping quotes to multiple locations from your supplier or freight forwarder may be higher. But you'll have to do the math as Amazon charges you a per unit fee to have products shipped to one warehouse. Now, there's a catch-22 here when you're trying to get shipping quotes, and so a common question is, what shipping address do you use to get shipping quotes from suppliers? Since you have to create a shipping plan first in order to get the final shipping address. However, without having to create a shipping plan, you can just use any US address. Just pick one. Or you can use the Amazon warehouse in Texas. The bulk of the cost in shipping is getting it across the ocean. Once your product is on US soil, regardless of where it's going, the cost from there is about the same. And this leads us into question number 2. How much does shipping cost? It's difficult to give a ballpark figure since all products are different and shipping rates vary depending on the size, weight, and volume, and if you're shipping by air or sea. A general rule of thumb is air cargo will cost around $5 per kilogram. Air courier with FedEx, UPS, or DHL is around $8 per kilogram, and shipping by sea is around $450 per cubic meter. You can get shipping quotes on freightos.com, and here's an online calculator that'll help you calculate these numbers to estimate your shipping costs. You can also find more information on this topic specifically in this video here. All right, number 3, UPC barcodes versus FNSKU barcodes. This is probably the single most common topic beginners have trouble with. If you're selling private label products, you'll need to buy a UPC barcode, and while creating your product listing, enter that UPC barcode to convert it into an FNSKU called an Amazon item label. This is how Amazon is going to identify each of your products against all the other products in the Amazon warehouse. This FNSKU label is what needs to go on every one of your units, not the UPC barcode. You can buy UPC barcodes directly from the GS1 website for $250, and there's a $50 per year annual fee. Or you can buy from an authorized reseller like nationwidebarcode.com or barcodesmania.com from anywhere from $5 to $10 each. Do not buy from places like eBay, as there's no way to know if these UPC codes are real or if they've been previously used. Also, each UPC barcode is good for only one product. If you have variations of the same product, such as different sizes or colors, you'll need a separate UPC barcode for each color or size. Once the UPC barcode has been converted to an FNSKU, the same FNSKU item label goes on every one of your units. I have a video that goes into detail about barcodes here. Number 4, do you need to have a business to start selling on Amazon? The short answer is no. If you're in the US and plan to sell in the US marketplace, You can create an Amazon seller account right now and start selling right away, as long as you're at least 18 years old, have a bank account, and a credit card. If you already have a business and you wish to sell under your registered business, you can do that as well. If you don't have a registered business, I suggest that as your Amazon business grows, you eventually set up an LLC so that you have legal protection in case you get sued. Without a legal entity, you are personally responsible for any legal ramifications and your personal assets are at risk. Additionally, a common question is if you need a trademark in order to sell private label products. The answer is also no. You can design and create your own brand name and logo and just start using it. Copyrights and trademarks are automatically in place the moment you start using them. You don't actually have to register them to have protection. If you do register, however, you do get additional legal protection, and you can apply for Amazon's brand registry, which gives you more selling and marketing features, such as being able to add videos and photos to your listing description. And lastly, number 5, how can you tell if a product is restricted or patented? First, you can find a list of restricted products and prohibited categories on Amazon here. I suggest that you take a look through it so you have an idea in the back of your mind and bookmark the page so you can refer back to it if you need to. I'll leave links in the description. Prohibited means you cannot sell it, period. Restricted means you need prior approval from Amazon. As for patents, you can do a search for the product on the US Patents and Trademarks website at uspto.gov or on Google at patents.google.com. Just do a search for the broadest keyword that describes your product or niche. Be aware that just because you don't find anything doesn't mean that it isn't patented. It may be because the patent is filed under some other term or keyword phrase, so it's always a good idea to consult a patent attorney if you're not certain. I have a video that goes over this topic in more detail here. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and remember, the only stupid question is the one you don't ask. Alright, thanks for watching. If you found value in this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And to make sure you never miss a video, click that bell icon to turn on notifications. There's also a link in the description to our community forums, which you should totally join. And if you're looking for more tips and strategy videos, click or tap over here. And as always, thanks for watching.